And we're live. That's what the little thing here says. Good evening, everyone. Good afternoon, good evening, good day, guten Tag, guten Morgen, wie geht's? How are you? Bueno, ¿cómo están? Hello. I'm Dave Guerra, and welcome. It is, it's that time again. It's that time of day. And, excuse me. It is, let's have a chat about leadership for Tuesday, March 17, 2020. No, that's, I'm eating some sunflower seeds. You know, it gets a little dusty and, oh, excuse me. So no fever associated with that cough. It's a good cough. Now I got to sneeze. Okay, now maybe it's just allergies. I don't know. So good evening. All right, so welcome. This is Let's Have a Chat About Leadership, and it is Tuesday, March 17. It is St. Patrick's Day. No green, but trust me, I am wearing green. We'll leave it at that. How are you? Good evening. And this is Let's Have a Chat About Leadership, this is the show where I remind you that everyone is a leader or a future leader. And we go from that premise, and that premise drives us. So good evening. Tonight's topic, again, because it is Tuesday, and we talk about, well, leadership in the news. And tonight's topic is the COVID-19, again, rumors, communication, crisis management, and leadership. So we're just kind of continuing this. And it happens. Did I bring water? I don't think so. That happens. That's a big, epic fail. No water. That is terrible. Okay, so that being said, the water part, yeah, I got to stay hydrated. Anyway, so it's happening, folks. It's happening. It was just a matter of time, and it's already starting to happen. I'm trying to find it now. It's The Verge had this article, and I heard about it today. I was doing my thing. I was doing my shtick, and I was taking care of business, bringing home that paycheck and doing what I needed to be doing. And somebody was, feverishly on their phone, and I was like, well, what's going on? And what's the deal? And I did ask. Oh, there we go. Oops, there we go. Thank you very much. Oh, I've much appreciated. So they were on their phone and asked, what's going on? What's the deal? What's taking away from the session here? And they said, oh, well, no, that their next door neighbors, mothers, boyfriends, if I got this right, the dog walker has a cousin who knows somebody who lives in Atlanta, but is next door neighbors to, lives down the street from somebody who goes to the same church with someone that shops at some store there in Atlanta with somebody that works at the CDC. Okay, so I already knew that it was valid. Or I was like, this is it. That there's going to be a major news announcement within 36 hours, and it's going to affect everybody here in this part of Texas. And I go, wait a minute, stop right there. No, it's not going to affect this part of Texas. If they're going to wait that long and they already know what the issue is, trust me, in this situation, the expediting of the information is faster than waiting 36 hours. I declare shenanigans. All right, so then that happened. So then the next thing that popped up, back to the iPhone, and they were out there searching. And now I go, okay, what's the deal now? Okay, you're right. It's not down here in this part of Texas. It's going to impact the entire United States, and it's going to be in 36 hours. I was like, oh, this is, again, nonsense. And it's coming from the CDC. So it might just be, new testing, or, we found the cure, whatever. I don't know. I didn't do it. So I got home. I quickly looked it up because it bothered me. And sure enough, it was on The Verge, and it's basically the coronavirus rumor is that the nation's going to be on a nationwide lockdown, and that's it. And the Stafford Act will go into play, and it's going to be just like a movie. And folks, that's not what's going to happen. That is not going to happen. That's a rumor. That's all it is just a rumor. And that's what I want to talk about, is rumors. These are the times that rumors start happening. These are the times that as leaders, you have got to get ahead of it. You've got to sit down, think it through logically, and figure out, hey, what's real, what's not. The situation is a real situation, but that rumor is a fake rumor. And go to the source. Go look it up online. Don't hesitate. Stay away from the Websites that are all about doom and gloom, no. Go to the source. Go to the CDC. Get the latest information. Stop listening to people's next door neighbors, mother-in-laws, dog walkers, friend who lives across the street from someone who goes to church with, that knows someone who shops. You see where I'm going with this? The longer the line, the longer they have to work to justify it. Okay? It's a rumor. Leaders, you must stop the rumors before they get out of control. Now's the time. Now's the time to be calm. Now's the time to be level-headed. Now is the time to shoot, squash, quash, whatever you call it. Shoot them down. That's it. No more rumors. Take the wind out of their sail. Leaders, even if it's just the smallest little thing, any small little thing can exacerbate and just get way out of proportion. This morning, I was moving from point A to point B. While I was at point A, they were talking about some building or some business between point A and point B that had lines outside, and they were only letting 15 people in at a time. 10 plus 5 more, 15, not 50, 15. And I was like, no, that's nonsense again. So again, moving from point A to point B, I took a look. I intentionally went by that building, that business. No, there was traffic. People were moving in and out with no problem. There was no line. And again, that's how rumors get started. You've got to do your homework. You've got to do diligence. You got to work it until there's no other answer. And then obviously, if there is no other answer but that, then that's the truth. But leaders, now is not the time to let people get out of control. Now it's not the time for fear to be driven by people who just absolutely have no idea what they're saying, have absolutely no idea what they're looking at, who'd rather hear the horror stories than to hear the truth, who'd rather create stuff just to be relevant at the lunchroom, at the break room, than to actually figure out that, hey, maybe this is just not the truth. This is a rumor. Communication, folks, I talked about that. It's got to be two-way. So squashing those rumors, that's the two-way. They're saying something and you're going in there, you're doing your homework and you're squashing it. That's two-way communication. And again, now let them know, let your entire team know, get your entire team together. Rumors will come to a grinding halt. Again, you've got to maintain order in the workplace. You've got to maintain order in whatever you're doing. Social settings, well, physical distancing, applies. But again, now is the time to minimize any rumors. It's just a matter of time before we get those phone calls. Those phone calls, we get them all the time. The IRS says, that one, those scammers. There's going to be a phone call that's going to come in and say, in your area, these people have been proven or been tested positive. Send us call this number so you can get instructions on how to get the cure. And knuckleheads will fall for it. Train, teach, and share with others not to fall for the scammers. Go to the cdc.gov. They'll tell you what to do. They'll even tell you where it stands on what's going on. They'll tell you what stands on everything else. So let's see. Okay, there we go. Sorry, I meant to have that down there. Alrighty. So, not too sure what's going on. I'm getting a message here that there might be an issue, but it's okay. All right, so get out there, do your homework, due diligence. Alrighty. Now, as for everything else, get out there and take care of business. Alrighty. So let's move on. Aspects and insights of this whole situation. Definitely, without a doubt, leaders, step up, do your homework, squash it, get people together, communicate, get it all under control. Team members, stop listening. Stop listening. Start doing your own homework. Go to the source. Ask if there's something going on. Ask if there's a problem. Ask what they know. Communicate. Again, maintain that dialogue, maintain that communication, and then we'll go from there. Alrighty. But other than that, really, it's all about just looking for answers and finding the right answers and going to the source. There's no cures out there, at least not yet. There's testing. It's just the beginning. But again, go to cdc.gov. That'll take care of that. Alrighty. Well, listen, folks, it's Tuesday night. Be good. Take care of yourselves. Follow the guidelines. And we'll get through this together. We will get through this. But again, leaders, remain calm. Leaders, you know what to do. Other than that, everyone, have yourself a great evening. I will not be back tomorrow. My brother and I are doing a sports show, and we'll be doing that one. But I'll be back on Thursday for Lessons in Leadership. In the meantime, stop the rumors. Squash the rumors. No more. Other than that, we'll talk to you soon. Have a good one. Take care. Have a good evening.